Hey guys, WarVet here. Glad to be back in some H1Z1 making some new guide videos. Going to go ahead and make a video today on how to get the pumpkin mask the easiest way I've seen it done, and some general information around it so that you can prepare for it on that. Now when I first started, just logged back in, first pumpkin zombie that I killed dropped the account item for it. So there's different kinds of pumpkin head drops that you can get. And so it's just, somewhat randomly on that. So the first one I killed was here. You actually get the account item. So now I can take this, and as it says there, it can fit on a motorcycle helmet. So if you have a motorcycle helmet, you can use the account item of the Mask of the Zombie King, which is weird they call it the Zombie King when it looks more like a pumpkin head to me. But anyway, so that's one of the drops you can get. What we're hunting for is zombies specifically that have this pumpkin head on. And so one thing to keep in mind on this target is they're a lot harder than a regular zombie. I shot one twice in the head with a hunting rifle, then twice point blank with a shotgun. Still didn't kill it and had to hit it with a bunch of times with an axe. So on foot, if you're going to be planning on taking these guys on foot, they can do a lot of damage. Majority of the time, you won't actually get the pumpkin head drop. You'll get what they call a trick. It's kind of a trick or a treat. Instead of the treat, you get the trick. It bursts into a bunch of bats. It stuns you, slows you down. And I think it does a lot of damage to you. And not only does it do a lot of damage to you, it does a lot of damage to a vehicle if you're doing it. Whereas if you're using a vehicle to run over zombies, it doesn't really do that much damage to the vehicle, but the explosion of the pumpkin head zombie will actually damage your vehicle pretty good. I think about maybe 3 of them, and I was down by maybe 75%, so maybe four of them will destroy an ATV specific vehicle I was using. But I wanted to show you how it works. So if you get the drop here, of course you can apply it, and that's the main one you want to get. So now it's an account item. Now I can have it. One thing to keep in mind is I tried to give it to a friend of mine the other day. When I drop it out here, it shows up in my proximity, but it doesn't show up out here in the world. So it's client based, I think they call it. So the only person you have it in game anyways, you can't really give it in game. Now I do have 2 of these, so if there's a way for me to give these out to somebody, then like, subscribe, and comment in the bottom that you want it, and I'll randomly pick one of those and give out that extra one. If there's a way to do that, I'll figure it out. But so that's the number one you want to get. When you do it that way, you're gonna get you're gonna get it set up like the one I'm wearing here, and then you're gonna get, there's a different kind too. So you got the account item one. The other one you can get is an actual, just like an item drop rather than an account item skin. And so that's like this right here, where you can see it's make sure I got the right one. So the one I'm wearing is the account item drop. It says worn pumpkin mask. It's got a durability. Over here it's just a straight Mask of the Zombie. Throw back in there, and you see it turns into that. So sometimes you'll actually get an actual pumpkin head you can just drop and put it on, kind of like a helmet or anything like that. And the other time you won't get a helmet drop at all. You'll just get the account item, and then you have to go find a motorcycle mask, apply it, and of course that's obviously better because now you can use it forever. And I'm hoping these stay beyond the Halloween event. We'll see if that happens or not. And the next thing I'm going to show you, that's kind of showing you what it is, kind of how to get it. Now I'm going to show you the easiest way to basically farm zombies I've found, and in general how to farm zombies, and also how to specifically get this drop or this zombie. And I'm also going to show you a little bit of a trick here. Now what I've done is I got an ATV and I got it secured in this little area. The way to do that is to have a shack ready, and then you actually place the shack around or over the ATV, and it locks it in there. And now it's pretty safe in there, especially on PvE. That's a safe zone for it. The only way to get it out is to actually destroy it. Keep in mind when you do put it in there, you can't drive it out of there. You're stuck, and a lot of times it'll kill you instantly on it for being kind of like stuck and need to respawn. So it kind of works. It actually was kind of a trap. You can have it to where part of it's sticking out of there, and then if a player tries to enter it, they see the tires sticking out of the wall and they try to enter it, it'll instantly kill them. And then it's actually a way, kind of a trap to kill players in PvE. So there is ways to do that. I'm going to make some videos on that and how to make player traps for PvE, because there's things that can damage players you just specifically can't. So, but I want to show you that little bit trick there. So a good thing to do is, if you're having an ATV, is to carry in your inventory a shack and a shack door in case You run out of gas or anything stops, you can, wherever you're at, you can stop, you can put the shack over it, secure it, and then go get your gas, go get whatever you gotta do, come back here. Now what we're gonna try to do is use this demolition hammer to destroy the shack now around it and see if we can get this ATV out of there. Should work. Yeah, 2 little hits and it's done. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're all ready to set. Got my my wrenches ready, so if, when it gets hurt I can repair it. I got some extra gas over here, so when we run out of gas we can keep going. Alright, luckily our spark plugs and everything is still there. Now you can see this right here. This is actually a player who tried to get on it and died. And so his equipment is stuck inside of the vehicle, so it's kind of a trap, and it actually caught a lot of the stuff in it too. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and grab all that stuff. Let's go ahead. Let's just keep this everything else on it. Let's go ahead and just grab everything. Keep it on our backpack in case anything goes wrong. Alright, so we're all set. We got some free gear there. Go ahead and lock it so no one jumps in our back. Now I'm going to show you the easiest way to farm zombies. This ATV, on PvE at least, is now the most effective weapon for zombie killing I've found by far. You can run them over, and Halloween event zombies, like these regular ones like this, easy kill, done. So it's a really good way to get drops. For instance, that zombie wasn't wearing anything, so maybe it must have dropped something there, and that's where you can get a lot of like the crate keys. I'm going to take it up to the hospital and kill a lot of the hospitals and start learning how to kind of hit up the special drops they have around that area too. So we'll make some videos on that. If you guys haven't seen my other guides on the H1Z1 videos, check them out. We got one on how to create an entire base all at once and some tactics in there. It's a little outdated, but the idea of it still goes, still flies through. So what I'm going to do is kind of knock this out real quick, and we're going to see what kind of loot we can get from farming zombies like this. I just really want to check that one bag, that one zombie drop, because it might be good. So let's go ahead. Machete's a really good way to kill zombies too. A lot of times it's a 2-hit kill. If there's not a lot of frame loss, lag, but I couldn't reach it. It's a slow zombie over there. Alright, so we got some shotgun shells. But really what we're going to be looking for is, hitting those zombie pumpkin head guys. I don't need the goggles, really. Alright, so where we're headed, we're up by Zims, up north of that. This is where I actually made my first video up here. I made one of the first bases around here. It's a really good place. We're going to head up north, or south actually, and we're going to head down to, what you want to do is kind of get some populated areas where there's lots of zombies and you can just mow them all down. I did see a couple of the zombies. I think I'm throwing away there a little bit. I did see a couple of the zombies on the road here, some of the pumpkinhead zombies, so we might be able to get it right away if we get lucky. And now the chances of this, I think I've killed, last day or two of farming them, killed maybe 5, 6 zombie pumpkinheads. And you can see I've got the 2 account drop IDs and about 2 of those. So most of the time you'll actually get a, what they call a trick. But it seems to me, I guess about maybe 25% of the time, I get a zombie regular pumpkinhead drop, and then I'd say maybe 10% of the time, because I've actually killed more than 5 in the last few days. Just the first 5 I killed, I think I got 1 drop, and I got kind of lucky, got 1 account ID drop. So, alright, so what we're looking for is a pumpkinhead zombie. The reason I kind of start the map down here too is, I had my ATV hidden up there so I can secure it. But this way it'll give us a chance to kind of drive through and see if we see anything along the way. 50% fuel, we got 4 fuel tanks in our pocket, so we're good to go. These ATVs though are really good for zombie hunting, because they're just so versatile. You can take them anywhere, they spin around, you can fit them inside of a freaking shed, you know. So they're easy to get around. They're fast. They use fuel pretty good. So got a little boost here we can do. We'll get up to Pleasant Valley, run through there. We should be able to see a couple of pumpkin heads there. Basically, that's it. You know, that's really the gist of the video. Is the easiest way is get an ATV, get it set up, and go run them over. Now, you can do it the hard way and do it on foot, but they hit hard, and so it's going to take some advantages. It takes either a lot of ammo or a lot of more time that way too. So you can do it that way. Just be able to use a lot more resources, and it works. You know, definitely can kill them. It's fun. One of the good things too when you're killing the pumpkin head guys is that you're gonna have they have pretty good drops, pretty good little drops. Even if you don't get the pumpkin head, you get a couple of little cool items off of them too. So, man, it just seems like to be no zombies all of a sudden. It's like I think they turned the zombie mark down since yesterday, because I mean, last night there's just like herds of zombies everywhere. Now it's pretty lame. So. Zombies. Little wolf up there is on. Look at this, there's like no zombies. Finally get ready to make the video. That's when they turned out the zombie amount. Come on. Where's the zombies? Is that a pumpkin head? Nope, just a regular one. And just one. They really did turn down the zombies since last night. Alright, so we're gonna go through town here. Oh, I should have grabbed my compass, I forgot. Got it on my box. But we're gonna go through town here. See if we can see any of them. But where I'm really headed to is I'm gonna go down to where the dump site is, southern area of the map. That's where I got my first account ID drop for the pumpkin head. So I'm gonna try that again. Okay. Nothing. Just a couple of zombies here. It's a pretty dead town. Just dropped in. Nothing yet. Sometimes when you start running them over, you make noise, basically. Start spawning a lot more zombies, so you want to get that sound too. You hear that blood sounding, the blood squirt sound, right there. That means they're dead. Because keep in mind when you are running them over, it doesn't always kill them. Like that guy, I don't think he's dead yet. Let's see, I see he'll get back up. Didn't hear the blood sound. But you can see the damage is barely hurting the vehicle. Once we find a pumpkin head, you'll see how much damage. It should do a lot more, because I know after a few of them there, it was pretty beat up. So. Alright, there's one right there. There's another one behind him too, so we're in luck. Got two zombies here. Shoot, we may not even have to run him over. He might kill himself on the spikes. Get some room, because I don't want to run into the spikes. Let's get some kills. Alright, easy dead. I think we got a drop on the first one. Didn't see the trick sign where he bursts into a bunch of bats. Maybe this one will. Yep. Alright, so you can see there almost freaking 50% damage, 40% damage to the vehicle for hitting that guy. So it is going to be damage. I think they kind of wanted to keep people from farming this way or make it a little bit harder on them. So let's go ahead and take that out just in case a player comes running by. Let's see what we got here. And there it is, Skin Mask Zombie King. Now I have 3 of them, so, and I almost feel like they're starting to, they increased the drop since last night too, so, oh shit, that's a fucking horde. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. No! What the hell, where'd that horde come from? Alright guys, but I'm going to go ahead and run over the rest of these zombies and see if I can get some cool, crate ID drops or anything like that, which I have a YouTube video on that too, so check it out. But that's how you do it right there. First try, got the drop on it, got it all taken care of. If you have any questions, leave them in there, help me out. and help me out and like, subscribe to the videos. We're going to be start making a lot more H1Z1 video guides as they keep updating the things on it, the PvE. We're going to go check out the hospital. I know there's some quests there with certain doctor zombie there or something that you can get into. There's also another one where you can use the infected brains. So once I get all that figured out, get those going, we'll make some videos on them to help people out, and just keep making videos as it goes. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the game.